Alright, what's up guys? Bionic here and welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video, another account showcase today, and we've got something special. I am joined by the mastermind behind this account. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my friend.
Alright, hey guys, my name is Vlad, and this is my account Awnyi, which is my nickname that I use on all my games pretty much. And yeah, today I want to show you my free-to-play account, which is like 99% free-to-play, because at the beginning, if you check, I spent like $40, because I was pretty sure I'm going to play this game for a long time, and I bought the worst pack of gems to upgrade my mine, and that's pretty much all I bought.
Okay, well, that's still pretty good. So what we want to see is how you got to Arbiter and roughly how quickly you got to her. So can you just let us know how long it took for you to get to it?
Alright, so it took me around 5 months to get to Arbiter, which is pretty quick, I believe.
Yeah.
For free-to-play. And at the beginning, I'm really the type of guy that really wants to play the game as correctly as possible. And Raid Shadow Legends is one of those games, if you're free-to-play, you want to use your resources as best as you can. And if you can kill 2 or maybe 3 birds with 1 stone, that's exactly what you want to do. And exactly your videos have helped me a lot with this, because I've collected a lot of intel to really start off right. And what you basically want to do is, whenever you can, just combine many things together. Let's say you have a mission where you have to do 15 runs of Dragon. Ideally you would do that when you have no XP boost and when there's a Dragon tournament running in the background. So that's when you want to plan and really get the stuff done as efficiently as possible, and that's really fulfilling for me. So playing as a free-to-play is kind of fun in this way.
Yeah. But I just want to be sure we're on the same page here. You do say free-to-play, but you have spent a little, right? So just to be sure, I think we're still going to call it low spender. And that's all right, because I think between $1 spent or $40 spent, whatever, like you would on a typical game, it's the fact that even that little amount of money doesn't really do much for you. So, but the second that you have spent, we kind of still have to call it like low spender, but you still played like a free-to-play player because you had to be really efficient with your resources. And I think that's what the message is going to be today, right?
True. And I would like to say that it was actually a mistake, because I really bought the worst pack of gems in the beginning just to get the mine. If you have this idea, just drop it, because getting the mine as a complete free-to-play is really easy. And I have another 2 free-to-play accounts. I'm just playing 3 accounts in the background. Those are 100% free-to-play, and one of them already has Arbiter as well. You really don't need that. So
exactly.
I kind of regret it, but hey, it's nothing. It's $40.
Perfect. But that's awesome. It's still a great way to just show people what is possible. So I'm just going through your champions here. We're not going to cover them all in details, right? There are too many. You got 2 Coldhearts. That's amazing. We saw the Venus here. You got the Rosin. Did you fuse Rosin, or did you get him from a shard?
I actually pulled him, and believe it or not, right now I'm playing for 9 to 10 months, and I still wouldn't have all the rares. I'm still missing 1 rare. It's insane.
And what about Molly? You pulled her, right? You weren't around for that fusion.
Pulled her.
Okay, awesome. So, Nethril.
You wanted to know my story to get to Arbiter. I believe that for free-to-play to get to Arbiter, you really need to get one of those really insane picks. And for me, that was my first legendary Nethril. And Nethril really gets you through stuff, man. He has helped me so much. Right now, he's in a completely different build than when he was at the start, but he really is an amazing champion. And if you have him, don't sleep on him. He's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. He is, man. So here's what we're going to do. We're gonna listen to your story of how you got to Arbiter. But first, tell me one of the dungeons that is running pretty well right now on level 20.
Dragon is running awesome. Dragon is running good. Like, I get all of them 20 really easily, except for Spider. I have like 80% success rate there, but right now I got Venus, so I believe that once I get Mossbeard, I'm gonna have a comp of Venus, Mossbeard, Coldhearts, Septimus, and RG, Rollguard. That should be a really easy one. This should go kinda easily. Should be around 2 minutes. Once I can replace Arbiter, that's gonna be awesome. But no, not Arbiter, sorry, Apothecary. For some more damage, but right now this is running pretty well.
Awesome. So how did you get to Arbiter? What you turned your account around? What was the game-changing champion you got? Was it just Nethril, or was it something else that you got early on?
Well, the biggest roadblock to Arbiter is definitely Spider for most people, and I have to say that we got from Plarium this free stuff. We got Ultimate Gaelic, I believe, and he helped me to get through that. I had Ultimate Gaelic I think it was Spirit Host to buff my Gaelic and 3 Coldhearts at that point.
Yeah.
And I really had to play around with the Coldhearts because you have to figure out that when you have low accuracy, they actually when they use Heartseeker, it doesn't decrease the turn meter.
Exactly.
So in order for all 3 of them to hit Heartseeker on the click, you really need to have 2 of them with 0 accuracy and 1 with high accuracy. And that's how I actually finally managed to do it.
Nice, nice, very good.
And it was like 20% success rate, but I spent like what 1,000 energy, and eventually it went through. So that's how I got into Arbiter. Yeah.
And that's what you have to do in the beginning. If you're just trying to do the missions, especially free to play, you're not looking for a very high success rate team. You just want to get it done. So perfect, well played. I did the exact same thing. I got my 3 Coldhearts and a Crimson Helm, and somehow I made it work across the board for pretty much all my dungeons. But nice. Okay, so we're gonna let this one finish, which is basically done. You said 2 minutes. You see it right there.
Yeah,
so you also see once you get Arbiter, how your teams change, right?
It's
like this could be good. We're gonna hold on to that. But did you redesign all your teams after you got Arbiter?
Kind of, yeah, because with Arbiter what you can do is you can put more of the attack champions in there. Like before that, I usually used my clan boss team, because they were really defensive and they wouldn't get killed. But then you can use like Coldheart, Royal Guard, these glass cannon stuff champions, because she can always rest them. So that's really amazing.
Nice. Faction Wars also doing not too bad. Are you actively trying to complete this, or just basically working with whatever you have for the moment?
I finished the High Elves. Once you get Arbiter, it's really easy, but of course I'm trying to get at least the level 10. I can't do it on all of them. I will eventually get there, but right now I'm really bored of leveling new 60s, man, but eventually I will get there.
Yeah, okay, perfect. And what about Clan Boss? How are you doing there right now? Are you on the Ultra Nightmare or Nightmare?
Yeah, Ultra Nightmare. You can see that I'm 3-keying now.
Yeah, nice.
Like efficiently, no problem, because I'm using a fast Sepulchre Sentinel with 241 speed, so she goes 4 times in 3 rounds in one rotation.
Yeah.
That's why I have block debuffs for everything, for the second AoE and for the stun. It takes 6 turns to stabilize, so I have to play 6 turns manually to cleanse.
Yeah.
But then I can let it run auto, so pretty much affinity is no big deal for me.
So 241, huh? How fast is your Rosin? We can go check it out.
So Rosin should be 275 or 76, something like that. I recently upgraded him. He was really defensive, but right now I put it a lot of crit rate and critical damage. And my most recent upgrade was Skull Crusher, because I finally managed to change his boots to defense ones, and I put an HP % chest, so he went from like 40k HP to 60 something, which is amazing.
Oh wow.
Now that helped me a lot.
Nice. And so you've got him at 191, so that's interesting. Like on my account, I'm doing something similar, but because I'm still transitioning between Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare, what I've done is I've left my Skull Crusher slower, so 172-ish, but I've learned that the Rosin, when he's above 180 speed, he will apparently on auto never use his bog down skill. So he's always cycling between these two instead. So I've been trying to make it work, but also trying to make a speedy champion like yourself instead. But for me, it's not the Sepulchre, it's the... which one am I doing? I'm trying it on the Steel Skull right now to try and get 100% uprate on my increased defense. So interesting.
The problem with that is that you run out of the ally protection and the counterattack, which is why my Sepulchre is always dying first, because eventually she overruns Skull Crusher because she goes 4 times in 3 turns, and she will die because she has no ally protection. As you can see, I pulled Venus now. I can't use her yet, but eventually I will. I first need to get Tyrant Ixel more up, and then I will replace Rosin and who else am I? Rosin and Steel Skull with Venus and Tyrant, and that should really allow me to survive way longer and eventually get to the dream of 2-keying Ultra Nightmare.
There's actually a 1-key team that'll involve Tyrant, basically. Then we've got, I believe it's the Battle Khazar, right? Because those passives count for a lot of increased damage, right? And this one has the, if I'm not mistaken, ally protection as well. Plus the increased defense. So really nice pull. How many legendaries total on this account?
think it's 14 or 15, and I pulled my first dupe, which was the second Septimus.
Okay.
But I'm not actually disappointed by it, it's fine.
Yeah, interesting. And what else in the vault? Do we have any game-changing champions in here, or basically this is all...
Nothing too interesting.
Okay.
This is all I've got, really, what you can see.
Perfect. Very nice. Okay, so let's do an arena run and look at your team at the same time. So gold 4 should be pretty easy to maintain gold 4, right, at this point?
Yeah, I can't fight Torments. Sometimes I can, but then I have to play manual. I usually have to play auto. And I usually finish at around 4.4, 4.5k rating at the end, like just in front of Platinum.
Okay.
I haven't been to Platinum yet.
Okay, good, good. So defense, we're running the Arbiter.
Same as offense.
Yannicka, same thing as offense. Decrease defense, Nukers, Argala with Nethril. Perfect. I like it. So let's give it a shot. Oops. Walk me through or just tell me which one to pick. Do you think we can handle this?
Yeah, just go with this one. Easy.
It should be pretty easy, right? Great power. Yeah. Full auto. Let's see what happens.
No, actually you have to use Nethril's A3 because otherwise he will use A2. You usually win with that too, but you want to decrease the turn meter.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you go with Bionic. By the way, people don't like Yannicka. She is amazing. She hits like a truck, man. You will see. Just go with A3.
Okay, let's do this.
Now
Boom.
go A2 into the Lord Shazar or the Stagnite. Let's go to Stagnite.
Okay. Boom.
Boom, he's down. And
30k, that's good.
Yeah, go A1.
A1.
You only use A3 when there is shields. And then Zargala finishes the business.
Yeah, basically. If she has anything left. Okay, let's try another one. Yeah. I feel like this was maybe a little bit too easy.
Too easy.
Let's find a harder opponent. It seems like you have an easy round right now, right?
One. The Minaya one seems like they could survive a little longer.
Okay, let's give this a shot. So how often do you get these rounds, right? Like I'm looking at this looks like an easy round overall. Do you actively farm these in your day or do you, right? Like you try to refresh?
Up to 4k, I'm just going from top to bottom. I usually screw everyone up. My Arbiter is 305 speed now, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think she has way more room to grow because I still don't have very good glyphs. Like I got 5-star glyphs that rolled +1. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, and, it does.
Yeah, same stuff. Just yeah. I would attack the frozen guy, whoever that is.
Him?
What's his name? Yeah.
Berlin? Go for him?
Yeah, Berlin. Exactly. Go for him with A2. Then go with A1.
40k. Nice. And then A1 or...
A1, yeah. A1. You can use A3. Doesn't matter. Just to see how hard it hits.
Will ignore shield buffs. Remove... Okay, nice.
If you face a Krisk, like the team looks so intimidating, right? They have this huge shield, and Yannicka just removes it, and now go A3 or A2. Doesn't really matter. She just cleans it up.
She goes for the kill. Nice.
Like she sometimes hits for 120k with her A2. My Zargala was my first epic, and she is amazing, man.
She is a really good champion. Expensive to max out in the beginning, but a very good champion. I still use mine here and there. But if you do have her, she'll clear dungeons, especially the dragon, so well. A really, really strong champion. So you're saying your Yannicka is also hitting very, very hard, and you have her built in almost full speed, right? Let's look at her total stats. 213. Yeah, very nice crit rate, crit damage. Very nice. And then you said your Arbiter 300 and something, 307 speed. That's all right, man. To be honest, mine is still at about 319, and I've been playing for over 15 months. But then again, I have never really actively farmed gear that much. I am doing it a little bit more now, but it's hard. It's really, really hard to get the right pieces with the right rolls. And then when you do get the right rolls, it just doesn't roll in your favor. So, I mean,
yeah, I know.
It is what it is,
like,
right?
You can still upgrade the shield. If you check the shield, it has a single roll. If I can get a double or triple, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so I think we've pretty much covered everything, right? Is there anything else you want to quickly mention before we finish it off?
Yeah, I would just like to say a few words to the free-to-play players that start this game, because when you start it, it's really, like, you can get super confused. It's a robust game, there's a lot of stuff going on, and what usually ends up happening, you go to a tier list of some sort, and you're just checking whichever champion is first, second, and so on. Those are the champs you want. The thing is, this is a game of synergy. You really want to get those teams together so they work. So let's say a Bogwalker, who by himself is not a very good champion. If you have an amazing team of legendaries, but you're missing an attack down, the Bogwalker has insane value to you. So don't look at just whether it's a rare, uncommon, legendary, whatever. it doesn't matter that much. You really want to get those teams together and work together, and that's how you clean all, let's say, all the content. That's how you get through the game. So that's pretty much my #1 tip, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
And try to be efficient, just like you always say, man.
Exactly. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Vlad, for taking the time to join in today and, you know, go over your account, tell us your story, and keep it up. I mean, you're running, what, 3 accounts now, you were saying?
Yeah. The second one just got Arbiter as well.
Awesome. So I believe there were, what, like all your referrals, which you referred to?
I forgot to refer it.
Okay.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. I forgot to refer it.
Okay, no worries, man. Well, thank you so much for joining today, and keep up the good work, like I said. For the viewers, thank you so much for joining today. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you have any questions for Vlad? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, I will catch you guys later.